Hey Wolfpack, I just got back from VidCon, and as you can imagine, it was pretty incredible. Look at that. Look at my badge. I got a main stage ribbon on there because I got to be on the main stage. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. I would like to tell you a little bit about my experience last weekend at the Anaheim Convention Center. I, of course, took zero video. I thought that I was going to take all of the video in the world. But my camera, my T3i, sat safe and sound and turned off in my hotel room for the entirety of the weekend, so I apologize yet again. But I'm sure there's video out there, but I'm just going to kind of tell you guys about my experience at the con, and I hope that's enough. And if it's not enough, I don't know what you want from me! Day before the con started, I went to Disneyland, as I am wont to do, with a group of people, and in fact got to hang out with a lot of the people from the Job Hunters web series. If you haven't checked it out yet, I'll put a link below. They are incredible people, it's an incredible show, and we had a lot of fun at Disneyland. On Friday, the con kicked into high gear, and let me just say this right now, I went to a ton of panels. I cannot mention them all, but I had a blast. I had a really good time because I usually don't go to a ton of programming at these conventions, but I was really impressed with the programming I went to at this convention. One I really want to mention because it stood out was a panel called Women on YouTube, and it featured Haley G. Hoover, Christina Horner, Rosie Halls, Lex Tyrannosaurus of the Lexes, Lacey Green, a bunch of awesome people, and it was just really fascinating to hear their take on what it means to be a woman on YouTube and how you're treated differently. I think I may have been one of like 5 guys in the room, so that was good job, Alex. Way to... what? I really enjoyed that panel because all of them were really intelligent, very well spoken, and I thought that everyone left the room having learned something, and we grew as a group, so yay. Later that evening I got to be part of something which I think will go down in the annals of VidCon history as one of the coolest and weirdest things that has ever happened at the con. There was a footy pajama meetup, meaning about 100 people showed up in their footy pajamas, other people showed up in normal pajamas, and I'm sorry, pajamas, before we get into a flame war in the comments, PJs. Footy PJ meetup, that's what it was. Then we did a one-take music video type of thing where we had everyone march through the convention hall. It's going to be up on Christina Horner's channel hopefully pretty soon, but I shot it and it looked so awesome. It just looked really rad, and everyone was giving us the funniest looks, but also it was like, what are you doing and how can I be part of it? Bum, 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 bum. What else happened? Friday night after the main stage performances, they turned the DJ duties over to me, and I got to DJ in the arena, which was huge and loud, and there was so much bass and so much dancing, and it was such a good time. So if you were there, thank you very much for dancing with me. And as promised, yes, I did play DuckTales. So, I mean, I live up to my promises. You can count on me to play silly Disney songs for a few thousand people. And since we're talking about Christina Horner so much, I want to let you in on a little practical joke that we pulled on her. I think Haley came up with this, but we all changed our phone backgrounds to the same derp face picture of Christina. It's pretty incredible. I'll link it below if you want to change your phone background to that. It's pretty great. So good job, derpin', Tina. Herpa derp pony. Saturday was absolute insanity. I had a set in the open mic room at 11 a.m. I didn't think anyone was going to show up, so it was a very pleasant surprise to get there and find a bunch of people ready to sing along and clap and stuff, so that was neat. Then immediately after that we had something called the Mega Meetup, which a lot of our friends were involved in, except no one was there on time. Jason and I, for the first time ever maybe, were the only ones actually punctual. So we ran a little question and answer session in which we told everyone the real truth about how, you know, Landon Austin is really a jerk, and how Ingrid doesn't know anything about makeup, and how Jimmy's really bad at me. I don't know, we just made up a bunch of lies. Over the course of the hour that the meetup lasted, everyone showed up. It was a really good time, and I hope we get to do something like that again next year. The main stage performance was incredible. In fact, that show is why I am making this video right now. So if you don't want to hear me gush about performers on YouTube, you should just turn this video off right now, but I have a feeling that you're going to keep watching. Hank Green, the Gregory Brothers, and George Watsky played back to back in this set, and it was incredible. The whole show was wonderful, but this specific part of it really grabbed me, and then just shook me and then blew me away. It did all the things that a person can have done to them by a concert. And these performers, the way they interacted with their art and with their audience, showcased everything that is right and that I love about YouTube. Hank opened his set with a song about My Little Pony and how he shouldn't like it because he's too old to like it but does anyway. He talked about how he loved being a nerd in front of a few thousand nerds, and he had them singing along with a song about quarks, and there's very, very few places you can get that many people to sing along to every single word about quarks. The Gregory brothers came out and made us believe that a double rainbow would blow our minds. Every single person there was jumping and singing, and it was a moment that you really can't get anywhere else but VidCon. George Watsky came out and made a bunch of nerdy kids feel like it was okay to like hip-hop and to like multisyllabic rhymes. Those three acts right there are everything that is right about YouTube. The way that they have gained success is through positivity and not by playing into the industry aspect of it. They've shown people that it's okay to be themselves. They've not acted like making fun of people is the way to get ahead, and I think it's so incredible that they got the response that they did, and I'm so elated to be huge fans of all those acts, and I cannot wait to see what is next for them. I'm not sure if I'm saying what I intend to say here, but what I'm trying to get across is that I love the atmosphere that these acts created on the main stage that night. It showed me that positivity is something that we can still aspire to, and that with all of the nonsense that's been going on with the sort of corporatization of YouTube, that these people who made videos in their room and then showed it to their friends, who showed it to their friends, who showed it to their friends, they can showcase their art and still be a really big deal in some places without having to pretend like they're on TV. They're just still people making videos with their friends, and I absolutely love that. Speaking of making videos with your friends, it was a total bonus that Dylan Saunders from StarKid showed up and sang with George Watsky, and they just completely blew the roof off the place. They're on tour. Go, if you did not come to VidCon, or if you did, go see them on tour. I'll link the dates below. Do not miss your chance to go see George Watsky perform. He's just, Well, now that I'm already in sappy mode, I might as well continue. I wanted to send out a huge thank you to everyone who came up and said hi to me at the con. So many incredible supportive fans, and just new friends. So thank you so much to everyone who stopped me in the halls and wanted a high five or a hug or a picture or an autograph or anything like that. Thanks for making me feel like I'm a big deal, because I'm obviously not. And it was such a shift from last year's VidCon when it seemed like no one really cared who I was at all. So thanks for making me feel like people are watching the videos and really enjoying what I do and connecting with them. I really appreciate you guys. Before I forget, I wanted to send a thank you to all of the amazing volunteers that made VidCon happen. You guys did so much work and are very underappreciated, so great job to the volunteers. And last but not least, John and Hank. You guys are just such an inspiration, and I really loved the con this year, and I hope that VidCon can happen and be bigger and better every single year. You guys are incredible, and you never ever forget to be awesome. As for the rest of you, I will see you very soon. Oh yeah, I'm going on tour, links below. I hope you're having a great day, and be brilliant.